Greetings everyone and welcome back to Rimworld, a Song of Fur and Steel, where we're currently making some chem fuel, which we will hopefully be able to use to send quite a lot of steel. Oh, well, actually we're going to need a lot of chem fuel. I would like all of these loaded with steel. That's the main thing I want to send over there right now. So load this up. You could also send over some boom rats. No, focus on the steel and components for the time being, I think, would be the wisest course of action. We can send over 1,200. Let's send over 600 instead. We can also send over bricks and all kinds of other things. We'll send over 15 medicine. That should be enough. Luciferium? No, I think we'll keep that here. See, we've got a decent amount of hay. We can send over 200 of that. We've got a steel improvised turret. So many corpses. Don't even know what to do with them all. And many other things besides. I've got a chunk of silver as well. Let's send over 1,000, well, 1,500 silver maybe. That's actually taken up very little of the room on this this particular pod. Do we have anything else I want to send over? Not really. I'll be honest, I don't strictly want to send over anything else, so we'll just fill up this with the remainder of the steel that we can. There we go. That should be loaded shortly, hopefully. Alright, let's go and see how things are going over here. We're going to avoid trying to send things that can perish, such as food or well, certainly food shouldn't be being sent as a priority anymore. But things like food or hay, definitely not hay. Janina is, at the point where they might break, which isn't particularly grand. It is not particularly grand at all. Oh well. Ooh, what's happening there? Another raid. Group of pirates from the Armadillo Men have dropped nearby. They're going to die, utterly. I'm just going to let it happen. They're gonna tunnel through. Oh, good luck. Very good luck. It's going to go poorly for you. Where are you going to go from there? You're going to come from the south, or you're going to go... Because you're not going to burrow all the way through, or at least I very much doubt you'd try. I'm completely okay with you doing this. Mad animal, local caribou. Maybe you'll find a caribou on the way. That'll be amusing to me. And there we are. Really? You're doing more. Okay. And they've broken. Wow. That was fantastic. Alright. If ever anyone doubted just how effective deadfall traps are, don't slaughter any tame animals. Just finish off the bandits, please. That should be fine. You can scarcely see how all of that's working, but whatever. Right, we've removed some of the turrets, which is great. Let's go and have a look at how things are going on down here. Dark Aavak's fully healed. Excellent news. Truly excellent news. Alright, get those hats put around the place, please. There we are. This can be shut down. There we go. Unfortunately, all the corpses are now proper dead. We'll haul them in. As a priority, if you could, please. I would like it if Dark Aavak could do some more butchering, honestly. Yeah, please prioritize butchering for now. Let's get all of the large animals out of here. I mean, realistically, let's not butcher the people. Once you've done that, could I get you to do some cooking instead? Because you're kind of... Yeah, you know what? Just prioritize cooking for now. Let's get all of this food cooked where you can. There you go. What are you going to be making? You're going to be cooking simple meals for the time being. Oh, that's fine. We don't really have any veg to do anything else with it, so it makes sense. Let's see. We should be able to build up this little area over here fairly easily to contain the living batteries, so that's not going to be an issue for us. A lot comes down to how much time is being spent over here tending all of these animals. Definitely want to make sure that our bears are going okay. You actually need food. As do you. I'm assuming you can eat the... Yeah, you can eat vegetables, so you should be able to just go and eat the hay grass whenever you want then. So that shouldn't be a particular issue for us. How's the research coming along, Wilson? It's going alright. I'm going to let you finish the ship antimatter reactor, then I'm going to shut down research. And I'm going to start deconstructing a lot of things. I really want this colony to just focus on other stuff. We may shoot over our vitals monitors, though, since they are quite useful. We'll also send over the plasteel hospital beds, too. That is a good point. We need somewhere that is dedicated to taking care of people. Additionally, I would like slate blocks to limit the access of our enemies somewhat. And then we are going to add these in just so that we can keep this place repaired. There we are. We'll chop down these trees as well, because they just got in the way before. In fact, harvest plants, or rather cut plants in fact. Just get everything out of there, please. There we go. Right, I mean, it's keeping our room warm, but it's not exactly what we need. We need a lot more power than we've got. They can be cremated. It would go against everything that Dark Aavak stands for, to cremate the humans, so let's get Valerie working on that one instead, please. There we are. And then we should... Well, Dark Aavak can just keep focusing on cooking for the time being. Let's speed things up. There we go. Game keeps changing the speed, and I fail to notice it for so long because I'm so used to playing on a low speed now with the Lost Tribe. I have actually been... Why? Did you make Luciferium? No. So, my main question is why? But alright. Someone has suggested that I simply change the settings on the Lost Tribe from Cassandra Extreme to Phoebe Extreme, because it wouldn't change the difficulty of the attacks or the severity of the random event. It would change the frequency of them. I'm hesitant to do that, though. I'm enjoying experiencing the game on the basic extreme settings, but it does make for a rather repetitive narrative. It's like, oh, we've been attacked. Oh, we've been attacked again. Oh, what's this? Once more, attacked. Oh, I didn't see that one coming. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We've actually got an event that isn't an attack. Everyone's got the plague. Ah, thank goodness for some variety. It is amusing, but it certainly tests my ability to deal with sort of high-stress scenarios, but it can be repetitive, and I completely understand that. There we go, getting some good cooking done now. How much more are we going to make? We're going to cook simple meals up to 40. Then Dark Aavak should work on other things. There we are. Some delicious, delicious noms. Perfect. Could we get more cremation happening, though? Maybe? It seems not. Alright. At least they're sorting up the defences around here, which is actually kind of important. And by kind of, I mean very. Get some paved dirt there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just have paved through that area. Rooster 7 is no longer incapable of walking. Good. 9 is no longer incapable of walking. Very good. They were probably just starving down here, I guess. Are you not allowed to get food, perhaps? Let's have a look. That's troublesome. Let's have a quick gander. You're currently all set to the barn. See, I can't tell where the barn is now. Let's try and expand the barn in this area. There we go, and make sure this whole area is also part of the barn. I don't know if that's going to work, if that's going to allow them. I'm thinking that we need to get rid of all the hens, I'm afraid. All of the hens, all the cockerels, they need to be gone. Goodbye. It makes me sad, but I think it's time that we clean up the animals in there. And then hopefully we can get other things on the go. Alright, not ready for launch. Loading in progress. Jana could... Can I get you to... Oh no, I can't get you to do that apparently. Consuming packaged survival meal. Once you've done that, could you please work on the refinery? One colonist is idle. Flurgles, really? Do you have nothing to do? That is actually incredibly surprising. And so much so that I think you're lying to me. Okay, the shield belt is completely gone. I am super sad. Super duper saddened by this. Do we have another shield belt? We do not. That's a bit of a potch then. Right, Ruska, can I get you to do some cremation? What? Alright. My bad. Go ahead, do cremation. There we go. We should be able to just get rid of all of the remaining people there. Right, we've got an area that we can set up now for batteries. Get that done. We will definitely want some nice flooring in here, and by nice flooring I mean concrete with an edge of paved tiles. There we go. Well, I mean, I guess we could just suspend the butchering, but no, I think that's fine. We could increase the amount of fine meals that I'm allowing you to make. Ooh. That's okay. Shouldn't be too much of an issue for us. Yeah, you know what? Let's take up the fine meals all the way up to 100 then. Sorry, simple meals I meant to say. What on earth are you doing down there? Oh, you... Really? You're making sure that... Oh, polar bear 1 has died of malnutrition? No! But why? Ugh. That is deeply dissatisfying. I mean, it says you'll eat vegetables, but I guess you just won't eat hay. That is remarkably frustrating. Oh, well. Not too much we can do about it. And there goes my idea of the polar bear army. But I even checked as well, because I was worried that might happen. But, oh, well. There we go. Let's just get the rest of this cooked. Dark Aavak is going to be busy for quite some time. But it does mean that we've got the ability to move the corpses down there. Hen 9, no longer incapable of working. Doesn't really matter to me so much, I'll be honest. We should be able to get that set up reasonably soon. This area is coming along. I think at this point, though, we do need to get someone down here just mining. So let's go ahead and set that up. There we are. And then mine all connected doors. That's a reasonable area for iron there. Could we also hold in the bore, please? Any other iron on the map that's easy enough for us to get to? Some iron there. Yes, I know. I'm calling it iron instead of steel. My bad. No, it all looks okay. It looks like we've also managed to get rid of all of the corpses now, which is good. Thank you, Valerie. If you can get that one built as well. Right. We'll have to wait for the next raid to be able to set all of that up, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Are we out of wood, really? My lord. Let's get some more wood being chopped then. From around these areas, that should be fine. There we go. That should allow us to finish off the furnishing in there and also the wood in here. Oh, thank goodness, we've got our battery finally. Just in time for there not to be any power. Damn Dragon Blast. Oh, wow. We should be able to get all of that sorted, though. There we go. The flooring almost completely done. I would love it if the flooring in here was being cleaned out a little bit more. That'd be grand. Ah, good times. Actually, could you clean things up? Thank you very much. Let's not live in squalor, shall we? No, still squalor. Thank you. Then definitely don't allow animal filth in the kitchen. Come on now, people. My goodness. Right, I would like an extra lamp, though. So let's get one of these going. We can have one just there. Should provide plenty of light. Now, what other things have we got? We've got the tailor station, the bricks. We could go for a sculptor's table. I'm not super in for that one, though. We've got the the rug making table, I mean, the dye barrel is actually not that big. We could easily fit that in somewhere. Wool loom, tissue printer, bionics workbench. That would be lovely if we had any bionics to use, but we don't, so there's not much point. The machining table, however, now there is something that I wouldn't mind. Sure, let's get a machining table built. Eventually we're going to change this room up a little bit and move these things out just so that it is just purely a common room. But I think that'll do for now. Should be able to get a fair bit of that all worked on. I would also like this to add burning apparel. Let's have a quick look. Any quality, allow dead man's apparel. If the quality is below... Actually doesn't matter. If the quality is below normal... You know what? Dead man's apparel is never worth much. So just get rid of it. That's fine. Do forever. There we go. And that one's sorted. Let's actually name this one though. There we go. Burn dead man's apparel. And then we'll add in a new build for burning apparel. But this one will be slightly better. So do forever. We don't need it to have dead man's apparel. That can go. I don't want you getting rid of advanced helmets, power helmets, follow helmets, simple helmet. That should be okay. There should be a military helmet in here, shouldn't there? I guess simple helmet covers that. I don't want you burning armor vests either. Effectively, I don't want anything that I can scrap for metal to be gotten rid of. There we go. Otherwise, if it is below 70 hit points, doesn't matter, get rid. On that note, I will actually go through here and make sure I've done exactly the same. Once again, I don't want to get rid of anything that I can smelt, basically. Advanced helmet can stay. I'm not sure about the gas masks, but I'm going to leave them off for now. Right, there we go. That should sort out our storage issues for a little while. Alright, let's have a look back here. What's Flurgles up to? Flurgles is off to rest. Very well, Flurgles. We've got some small amounts of chem fuel. Hopefully we can get a lot more of that in the future. Everyone be dead. Ooh. What's happening? Item stash opportunity. I don't care right now. The main thing I want to do with this colony right now is get everyone out of here. If we possibly can. Have these even started to be loaded? You know what? Let's cancel the loading. There we go. We'll set them up. Once all of these have been fueled, then we'll get those out of there. Valerie doing a good job there. Excellent, Valerie. How much are you carrying? You're only carrying 4 steel. Well, that doesn't look so great. Oh, well, the way that the mod works is that if someone has a job and they're about to go and do that job, they'll check if anything needs to be stored near the site of that job, and if so, if anything that can be stored there is on the way. And that way, it doesn't send people out of their way to store things when they just happen to need to get to a location. Where did all that elk meat rot away? Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Oh well. Now, walls should be going up reasonably soon. Valerie is currently resting. You're heading to drop something off in the stockpile. Well, thank you very much for bringing that steel. I think, again, intended to rest, but was dropping off some metal on the way anyway. So what's this? Rough marble, snow dusting. Oh, okay, fair enough. Got a little bit of charge building up in here. It's not amazing, but at least it's not shutting down overnight. That's actually pretty good, especially because ultimately I want this to turn off at night. See, that is where the problem lies. Is I could easily have just 3 of these solar panels just to run this, but the problem would be in that I wouldn't be able to run this overnight as well. So what I need is that to either be on its own loop or to generate enough power to keep this running all night as well. It's not amazing, but it is what it is. There we go. We're starting to make some nice room in there with all these meals. And I'm fine with the chickens eating the meals. Honestly, if they want to eat dead animals, I'm fine with it. It saves me having to set up any kind of vegetable growing, which is always very much appreciated. Right, Ruska, getting the place nice and tidy. Excellent work there. Alright, Valerie, what are you up to right now? Consuming a simple meal, you're cooking, hauling steel. And we've got moving some things around. Ruska is cleaning dirt. Very well. Ah, well done, Horror Story. Let's get all of that done up there if you can. Valerie coming along to help out a little bit. Brilliant. We'll get all of that sorted shortly. Need some more components. Well, actually, we need a little bit more steel to finish that one off. But at least we've got all of the wiring done now. Visitors have arrived at Serenity. Send away. We will eventually get some guest beds, but that's going to be a while from now, I'm afraid. Quite a while from now, I'm going to be honest with you. All right, let's have a quick gander down here. How are things going? You're cleaning some dirt, sowing hay grass, researching, feeding rice to a hen, and just, you know, chilling out, wandering. You're idle. You've got nothing to do. Will you really not work? Why not? You're set to craft, so what's the issue? Oh. So can I have a look at your restrictions, rather? No, you're not restricted in any particular way. Well, I'm not at all certain. Oh, perhaps we don't have the materials we need. Really? Oh, I see. Got no more to do there. Right. We want, please, maximum fuel for all of these, actually. My bad. There we are. Should be able to get all of those loaded. And hopefully people will start making that stuff again. Let's get that all stored. Thank you. Again, we'll wait until all of that is set up and then we're going to start loading the... We'll load hay grass first and then steel, I think. Maybe we'll load a single one of these full of hay grass. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Load launch group. Items. Hay grass. We could load it with the entirety of the hay grass we've got. Send 1,000 over, please. Next up, send over... the remainder of steel. It's actually not a bad deal. The assigned people and items are too heavy for the transport. What do you mean, too heavy for the transport pod, Scallywag? There we go. Perfect. Hopefully we can get that all loaded quickly. Loading only one is going to make things a lot easier. Then once I've loaded each one individually, I'll send her off. But I'll load one at a time for now. We're actually coming up on the amount of meals that we wanted prepared. Okay, we've now got 2. That is fantastic. It's still not near enough, though. Getting rid of all of these. Oh, good times. It's been a long time since I've used a crematorium, actually. We've even got some nice items being made. What are you currently working on? Making cowboy hats. Got 3 of the 5 cowboy hats that we want. Okay. Got a bunch of armored vests. You know what? As much as I want that, we've actually only got 2 scythers to break apart. Bit of an interesting one. I could have another building over here. Honestly, this is generating heat that I'm wasting. It might be worth considering setting up a furnace room in here. Actually, I think that might be a good idea. Let's have a quick look. If we were to set that up, how would we go about it? We could have... We would probably want this room fairly stocky. So we'd have a crematorium in here. An electric smelter, perhaps. Sure, right about there. We can have the machining table here, perhaps? I'd actually prefer that to be moved. Let's get rid of this one, and then plonk that down there. And so it'll be a fairly warm room, this. I would not mind that at all. Right, I would like this one to be set to keep the temperature at 15. This one to keep the temperature at 20. That should be enough to warm this room up at least a little bit. And with those built there, sure, let's cancel this then. Cancel that as well. I know I've only just built that, which is quite frustrating. But I didn't really consider the use of having all of that extra heat that this thing generates. Does it mention in here how much heat it generates? No, but I do believe it does generate heat. Maybe I'm thinking a little bit too much along the lines of stationeers, where making use and recycling the heat of your buildings is a massive, massive importance. Perhaps we could leave the crematorium outside. It does generate heat, but, well. What would we build in here instead, then? We've got the machining table. We've got the electric smelter. We could have an electric smithy in here if we wanted. I quite like that, actually. Let's go ahead and get some benches set up. There we are. Additionally, we would probably want things being stored in here, but perhaps, well, no, I'm okay with things being stored where they are, actually. I could have the raw materials being stored in there, but that's something to concern yourself with when your colony is already functioning at a very high level of efficiency, and ours really isn't. So let's not get too obsessed with that kind of thing just yet. I don't know how far out I'm going to be building this. I'm probably going to have more rooms than this, though, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I would like a door about there, though, and we will eventually build a vent there as well, just to let heat in. We will want power, however, moving right the way across, and then I'm going to say up to about there. All right, let's get the flooring done as well. Go for more floors. There we go. Get all of this nicely set up. Oh, well done, Horror Story. If we can get that whole room done quickly enough, that'll be fantastic. There we go. Can you dig your way out? Yes, you can. Oh, beautiful work. Very quickly done. Very quickly done indeed. I approve. Well, in that case, then, I would also like the lamps set up. We'll have probably one lamp right at the back, maybe? Or we could go with a work table there. And a lamp down here. Yeah, I think that is a better setup for us. Where's the tool cabinet? We can have the tool cabinet right in the middle. Or kind of off to the side. I think I'll have the tool cabinet right there instead. As for the floors, well, we've got a lot of bricks. Mostly we've got marble bricks, so sure, let's have the marble bricks going then. And stone slabs underneath all of these. Same there. And then just regular marble paving tiles throughout the rest. There we go, that'll be a nice little room, I think. Very nice little room. Naturally, we also want a metal tile. Find one. There we are, right there. Perfect. That should be wonderful. Oh my lord, why? Why are you digging this way? Is it angry with us? It's trying to dig directly to us. It's so cold, it's killed all of the hives. Well, there we go then. What's their health? Malnutrition severe. That's why it's happened. Okay. It may well die. Well, no, its malnutrition won't get that though. But yeah, it looks like their hives perished, which has led to the bugs looking for us. Well, that's a bit of a shame, but it's not too big of an issue for us to deal with. Frankly, we'll easily be able to deal with it. I may well move these once we've got better power setup. I have considered several times expanding this out to accommodate building the vent here, but no, that's just going to be a feature from this point on, I think. You will be through soon. Area revealed. Let's jump over there. They are... Oh my lord, really? They are at extreme malnutrition, severe malnutrition here. It is trying to get down here. No, they've broken. They're no longer on their hunt mode. Well, there's no particular reason not to connect now. Especially if we can get in there and just take them out. Ship antimatter reactor is done. Okay, let's cancel that. No more researching. Let's let Wilson get to other things. We could even build a ship at this point. I think with that, is that actually the last component of the ship? Yeah, we could build a ship and actually end this series at any point now. So it's really the only reason we're not then is because we don't want to. Genetic engineering. We'll be getting to, well, I mean, oh, so tempting. So tempting. This of course is one of the other big mods that I added. No, we're going to hold off for now. We are going to hold off, but wow, I was really close to just breaking through there without even realizing it. The animals will eventually just kill themselves though. How are we doing for meals? Yeah, it's trying to get through. Goldilocks is pregnant. Okay, that one's down. Are you going to survive long enough? You're at severe. You probably will survive to get through. But the other's just going to perish in the mines there. Oh well. Alright, everything is looking much cleaner in here now. This will always be a little bit dirty, which is a massive shame, but okay. Let's see. If we are going to allow this to be its way set up, then let's do something along these lines. Actually, let's cancel these and have marble mosaics. Well, no, let's go for slate mosaics there. And then just finish that off as well. I'm really tempted to. No, go for that. We'll set that up properly. It'll look lovely in there, I think. Right, when are you going to try and break through? Where are you going? Oh, you're going to try and break down through the top, perhaps? No. What are you off to? Oh, you're off to eat. You're off to eat your ally. Well, that does actually solve some problems for me, but we might want to just go in there and kill these things anyway, because now they are no longer going to die from their malnutrition. Bit of a shame that, but alright. Sure, this will open up a possible security risk to the colony, however. That is not something I'm super stoked about, but look at all of the access to metals we'll have. That outweighs the potential security risk, I feel. Flash storm. Oh, that's not much of an issue, honestly. It'll kill a few creatures, but nothing we really care about. Nothing we really care about. Right, has this been loaded? Launch, what is it missing? Steel is missing. Nope, go back then. I'm fine with that being fully loaded with the steel. Jana, could I get you working on that? I did just tell Jana to load it. Yeah, prioritize loading it. Thank you. Alright, how's everything going down here? As soon as that we've dug through, we'll get to work in that area then. Does this look right? I'm not sure it does. I'm not sure it does. Let's go for this instead. I think that'll make that look a little bit better. Could be off in that though. We'll have to see. Alright, how are we doing there? The electric smelter only needs 2 components and a little bit of steel. That would be very nice. There we go. Well done, Valerie. Right. Valerie, definitely horror story and absolutely Dark Aavak. Let's go. The others are free to continue. Dark Aavak, please finish off this. There we are. Now let's get you two ahead. Dark Aavak as well. Let's move through cautiously. And by cautiously, I mean recklessly. Right. Let's get you up there. You over there. Dark Aavak nearby. Fire. Take it out if you can. Release the wargs of war. Right. You guys now stop shooting. Dark Aavak, get in there as well, please. Actually, if you guys want to advance... never mind, Yoko managed to take that out without any trouble whatsoever. The Speedalope... Spellopede. Speedalope? Or whatever. Let's have a look at you. Horror Story hit the Spellopede with an assault rifle bullet. Oh yeah, we just don't see it. I think Yoko probably just like made it explode. Right, now this mega spider is not going to be... Ooh. Here we go. Combat is about to be joined. Get involved. Move closer so you can shoot over Dark Aavak. There we are. Please don't shoot Dark Aavak. He doesn't have a shield at the moment. Valerie, I worry about this. Well done. Did you actually get hit by a bullet? Ah, it's just a crack in your leg and your pelvis is fine. Right, you're good. Let's get all of these things gathered. There we are. Sure, let's get those hauled in. It's fine. Now, the issue here is I feel that this is something of a security risk, but I'm not sure that we need to worry about it too much. There we are. 29 ores to mine. I'm going to cancel the mine down here. We should be okay. I think we've got a load of food right now. So much so that we certainly don't need to worry about it. Plenty of wood down there that I would like hauled in, please. Now, Aavak, are you alright? You've already patched yourself up. Good. Good. In fact, would you please work on the table? I want them to have somewhere that they can actually eat. Get that done. Shoddy. Okay. Sure. Really? Poor. Wow, I need someone who's good at constructing. I really do. So badly. Let's get that done. Right. Start work. Oh, you managed it. Well done. It's a normal one. Did I get... Oh, you're doing another job first. All right. I accept. There we go. We've got the metals coming in now. Indoor temperature, not great. And winter has begun. It's going to be even worse. Even worse. Let's get a little bit more heating done then. There we are. Along with the steam vent, we should be okay. Oh, sorry, getting some more clothing done. Let's have a look. Still working on cowboy hats. Hopefully Ruskar is wearing a cowboy hat. Yeah, you are. Excellent. Wow. Goat how superior cowboy hat. Alright, you fancy. Now let's see what we've got. Oh, Noxacillin. That I wouldn't mind. At all. In fact, I kind of feel that we need to get people working on this. So Flurgles, could you please kind of work at the drug lab? Super duper want some Noxacillin. Because I feel that people are going to get very, very sick without it. Like, super duper sick. How's this? Not ready for launch. Loading is still in progress. You know what? People, you don't get a free ride anymore. Want you getting all of this stuff ready to go. Please and thank you. We should get some... Why? What? No. No. Chaos and Yoko. Not random cow and Yoko. My lord. Oops. That was meant to be Yoko's there. And Chaos there. There we go. Oh! Hitomi and Alberto have grown. Excellent. Let's get them trained. Animals. Yep. Oh, actually, no. Really shouldn't be wandering around. Let's get you trained to holding. Can I make sure that you're actually assigned? You know what? let's make sure that all of you are assigned. Oh, well, no. I guess you can all be assigned to the home area now. Sorry, to the animal area. Oh yeah, let's get that sorted. Perfect. Surgeon is fully healed. Excellent. Okay, things are not going poorly for the colony. I actually am really, really happy with it so far. Bulk goods trader. Ah, yes. Come along. Come along. Bring yourselves. We have much to discuss. Also, I would very much like some steel deadfall traps. Get... Oh, I don't have any. That's annoying. I'll set those up as soon as we've got an abundance of steel then. Hopefully that will be soon, rather than later. I am going to need to bring in some... Well, they are set to be hauled. I'm going to leave them just on set to be hauled, rather than worrying too much about it. Alright, how's everything going over here? Is this fully loaded? No, still not ready. Flurgles, you're doing good work. You're cleaning dirt, so you can go ahead and help with loading the transport pod. I would like you to get these reloaded, Wilson. If you could help, you will not. Rhapsody? Well, no, you won't. Well done. But sending over some noxicillin to the other colony, that's going to be a big thing for us, I think. Very big thing. How are we doing for components? Well, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. We've got plenty of noxicillin being made, though. That is very nice to see. How's the battery doing? The battery's not too bad, actually. Right. Who's the best talker over here? Negotiation would be Atlas. Atlas, are you in good health? You've got an ambrosia tolerance, and you've also got a messed up rib, but that's fine. Right, go ahead and trade. There we go. Right, what do we want to sell and what do we want to buy? Important questions. Colonist, a bed, color, cloth? No. We're okay. Caribou leather bedroll. I could sell that, but I'd like to keep my bedrolls, actually. Got some bearskin cowboy hats. I'm not going to sell that just because of how absolutely badass that sounds. Buffalo wool cowboy hat, much less. So the goat hide cowboy hat we will keep. So we're going to be sell. Well, actually, if we... Well, no, we are going to sell them. If we kept them, then that would be nice. However, Buffalo wool fine shirt, that can go as well. We should have a lot of things to sell in the dead man's apparel. Keeping the cowboy hats would prevent anyone from having to make more. So yeah, let's not sell the ones we've got down there. We will sell all of the dead man's apparel, obviously, because that's not preventing us from making any more. We could sell the wake up, maybe. I don't think we need to. Got some cloth we can get rid of. Some bearskin, we no longer need that bearskin. Goat hide, we no longer have enough to do anything useful with. Turkey leather can also go. Squirrel skin can go. Raccoon leather. We've got enough pig skin to do a couple of things with, so we'll keep that. The chicken eggs can stay. The camphor obviously can stay. We've got a lot of elk meat that we could sell if we were thus inclined. Not particularly, though. I'm going to buy the chocolate just to give our people something nice. A bit of a treat. Is there anything else I would like? I mean, I could get the surgical mask, but I'm not certain that we really need it. So I'm just going to go for a regular sale there and just get a couple of things. Right, could we please move that somewhere nice? There we go. Potato plant has died. Yes, that will happen. Okay, you've now actually got a bed, which is great news. And... Oh, what on earth did you just get rid of? I have no idea. Possibly someone's hat. One of the dead man's apparel hats, maybe? I guess that perhaps that wasn't being used at the time. Oh, sorry, rather someone had already decided to grab it and move it. Really? Why don't you go and consume... Wait. Oh, you're anesthetic. Never mind, consume the potatoes. Sorry, I forgot. I forgot you prefer raw meals. It's completely fine. If that's your preference, carry on. You're going to take some penoxicillin. Good moves. And I think once you've done that, I'm gonna have you make some more items there, make some more fuel for us. I mean, the colony is doing all right, but well, they could be doing a lot better too. We've at least got got plenty of hay grass. This place is warm enough, barely, to work. How are things going over here? Honestly, this colony is the more interesting colony right now because it's earlier in the game. And the early game is by far, when you're just setting up the colony, just starting out, the early game is by far one of the more entertaining parts of the game. How are we doing for meals? Well, actually, we're quite behind now. So, yeah, definitely move all of that meat over there. In fact, let's go ahead and give a haul urgently order so that you'll shift anything that we do need shifted. We don't need to move that. Actually, that one should be moved just to get it out of the way, really. There we go. Likewise down here, haul those urgently as well, just to get them out of the way of people who are going to be walking around in that area. There we are. Plenty steel being brought down and used on... How are we doing here? A little ways off on that one, actually. Now, we do have some components that could stand being hauled in. We'll also grab these components as well. There we are. That is not too bad. We'll grab the Timberwolf corpse. Obviously, I really would like to get that sorted out. So how about you just mine this steel? You already grabbed it. What are you currently loading it into? Alright, I guess. You're kind of not doing any of them... You're building everything evenly, which is not exactly the best way to do it, I'll be honest with you. It isn't the most efficient, let's put it that way. Your carrying components good. Atlas currently holding a Timberwolf and holding components. Okay, well that's not too bad. All things said and done. And now we're back to getting some more food made. Not terrible. Certainly not terrible. Though we are draining this battery rather quickly. Not something I'm too pleased to see. Overall, though, it's definitely not terrible. Right, there we go. You should stop holding the steel there. You will probably start holding the steel to the tool cabinet next. We've already got all the steel in there. You might start loading into the electric smelter. So it really all does depend a bit on what you decide to haul to build first, whether it gets finished. That's finished. Actually, anyone can go ahead now and construct that, which would be rather good. Okay. And everyone's turned in for that. Ooh, horror story, you're very cold. Despite having these set up, it's not providing nearly enough. Living battery's got broken down. Nah, well, that's going to happen. Oh. What did I just hear? I'm fairly certain I heard the chittering of an insect. Maybe not, but... Roof is collapsed. That's fine. They'll eventually kill themselves. There's a lot of stuff in there. Eventually, they may, in fact, cause enough destabilizing of the roof. Well, actually, no. What might have happened if these collapsed rocks weren't supporting the roof now, eventually they'd have just killed themselves by causing enough of a vacuum in here that the entire roof fell down on all of the hives, killing them all. But because these effectively become supports, it doesn't work so well. Doesn't work so well. Right, yes, if you could please get more hay grass over there, that would be grand. How's everything going over here? This is still not ready. Wow. Alright, well, replacing broken components and working turbine, that's cool. Cleaning dirt. Could you instead load this? And could you instead... No, you won't. You won't. Rhapsody. No. No one... Oh, we haven't got material. Ooh. Right then. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest. We were going to plant heel root here, but I don't think we need to. Go instead for... Well, potatoes, honestly. Likewise over here. Hops being grown there. And over here... Devil Strand. But it's not actually being sown, which is a bit of a curiosity. Not quite sure why that's the case, but whatever. We could get this one loaded. Sure. Let's get this one all set up to launch then. So we're going to want to send over... We're not going to worry about the components right now, but I do want the 15 Noxylin sent. I would like the turrets sent with it. They're way too heavy. Down and blast. Well... Send over 2 of the heaters, actually, so we don't have to build them on site. But those military turrets are going to take some time to get shifted. That's quite the pain. No, I don't think we really need to send much more than that, other than sending over some more plasteel and possibly steel then in that case. So how about sending over the plasteel that we've got? No, that's way too much. Let's send over 1,000 instead. And then more steel. That'll do for this one. So hopefully we can get that loaded fairly quickly as well. You won't, though. Rhapsody, can I get you to take care of that? Yes, I can. Glorious. Can I get you to load more of this? There we go. Rhapsody... No, keep going. In fact, no. I really wish I could make those higher priority. Super wish I could. Did I really tell you to load uranium? It's fine. It's actually okay. I was intending to move over... Yeah, we loaded 1,000 uranium instead of plastine, I imagine. I was intending to move over the uranium anyway because I want to move our component manufacturing over there. So that does actually work out for me. There we go. Let's get the last little bits moved in if we can. And then we will simply launch. Right, could you work on it more? Thank you. And Rhapsody. A little bit more flurgles. There we go. Glorious. Right, looks like I'm going to have to babysit them getting all of that done, but that shouldn't be a terrible thing, I don't think. The big concern now is this is likely a fairly high priority area for bugs to spawn in. That will cause me problems. So... instead of letting that happen, let's go ahead and build a marble wall there. And then a marble block door right here. That we can use to fire in there. Right, how's it going? Flurgles? No. Oh, you can't refuel it. Okay, fine. Hopefully you can get back to there. Let's make sure that this continues to be loaded. Alright, while that's all going on... Oh, good. You finished the flooring. Nice. Right, we're going to cancel these then, since as soon as we get the heaters sent over, then that's not going to be an issue anymore. There we are. Thank you very much, Horror Story. Very nicely done indeed. Valerie needs warm clothes. Hopefully we have them to give you, but we might not. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Let's get this one launched. That one did not take so much. Let's get that down, and we'll drop that off right there. Now, while we're looking at that, actually, how long is left on this? 'Cause that is really close by. 3 days left. Mila. Alright. Let's form a caravan then. Dark Aavak, you're going. Horror Story, you're going with. We're going to take Chaos, and we're going to take Yoko. Yoko's pregnant. That's fine. I have no worries about them being able to take care of this. We'll take all of the human meat. We'll take 20 of the regular meals. That's really all we're going to need. So with that, they've got 4 days worth of food. And I'd like you to head out to the northeast. Yep. Nope. Confirm. Go ahead and take care of that. So the north... I should have gone direct north, I guess. Oh, well. Zoom in. Alright, they should be able to leave pretty quickly, actually. And in fact, it looks like they're already off. No, they're just hanging around for a moment. Okay. Transport pods have arrived. Great. Let's make sure everything is allowed. Let's get these heaters set up. One there. And one right there as well. Ah, glorious times. Should be nice and easily done. People just chilling out, having some noms. You're chilling out, having some noms. Just mostly friendly chat. Let's actually check on your social. You're pretty happy with both Zach and Ruskar and Atlas because you happily chat with them. And so it's allowed you to build up a really, really high rapport with them. They don't care about you, but you really care about them, which is actually pretty cool. I'm going to allow Dark Aavak to do a little bit of chatting here and there now. There we go. We'll put those on to 3s and 4s. It will sometimes result in bad chat, but I'm not too concerned. Forming Caravan, excellent. Let's get you guys out of there, and that is going to be where we wrap up this episode, I think. It's a bit of a long one, to be fair, but I think it's okay. We're still making plenty of chem fuel, which is cool. We should be able to get this one reloaded fairly soon. Let's actually load that up there. How much is ready to launch here? Once you've... Oh, you'll never do hauling. Well, drat. I was going to say once you're done with that, we'll get you up. There we go. Caravan is ready. Let's jump to location. Now, I would like you very much to visit the refugee down there. It's going to take you 2.7 days to get there. It is winter, unfortunately, but you'll have a much shorter trip back because you won't have a derp and exit the colony in the wrong direction. You'll just be able to go straight over this mountain to get back, so that should be okay. But that's where we're going to wrap up this episode. The new colony is a little bit less defended than I would really like it to be, but we should be able to see things through there. But I hope you've enjoyed, and will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.